Hey everybody, it's Max, and this is Transport Fever 2. You bet, we're in the Eurozone. And on this episode, I'm going to just take it a little easy, which is why it's not like an hour and a half episode like usual. I've had to take it easy for a couple of days. My blood pressure was like way off the chart. I've had some really bad headaches and stuff. We're trying to get it under control now, so I thought I'd just give you a nice easy episode on this one. And give you a preview of a couple episodes that are coming up. Before we get started, big thanks to recent subscribers, and of course, everybody that's watching the series. I appreciate that very much. So, I think it's Bucharest that's going to get all the benefit today. Let's get to it. Okay, people, we're back, and in this case, let's get a boat update, shall we? In fact, let's hit up the button and the things. Now, what I've done is I have simplified boats a bit, and so it's now making between $750,000 and $1 million. Still not great, but it is always on the positive side. Problem is, it won't be for long. So let's have a look why. Okay, so let's have a look at the line here, and we're gonna have a look at this. You'll notice we're not doing the double cross here between 1 and 2 now. These ships are big enough to take it all in one load, and at the same time, it allowed me to reduce the number of ships down. I think it's 25. Is it 25? Let me have a look here to see if I can see it. Yeah, 25 it is. From 30, I think from 35. Now, that's great. That's allowing us to run this profit, but it won't for much longer. So if we have a look at one of these guys, no, not you. How about you? Okay, well, unfortunately, I've already lost them all. So these guys were pulling 100 out of 100 barrels, dropping them off, and then taking nearly 50 up. And what's happening now is that it has reached saturation point. The boats are still picking up faster now than we can actually produce oil. I even added this extra road to try and get more oil up there. And, these guys are pretty much running flat out with something. Now, remember, this third one is only adding to the stuff. So what we got to do is we got to do a simple sideline here. Basically, Bucharest, right? He wants fuel. We talked about it before. I didn't think I was going to need to hook them up, but I need to drive it just a little bit more to encourage these guys to put 100 barrels out a run so as to guarantee that this is going to keep making that money for me, right? So I do have the truck stop here. I hope that's the right truck stop. Yikes. Well, we're going to do a truck stop here, and we're gonna run some trucks here. I think this is the fuel zone, right? I'll bet you if I go look at fuel here, this should be fine. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the fuel zone. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run a few trucks on this and see if we can't get Bucharest to join in the festivities to encourage fuel to go up a little bit. I think is a good idea. So let's get a building out here. We do want to, of course, have this a little bit away. It would be nice if we kind of made this, future bus routes. I still haven't done any bus routes yet. It's a wonder these guys haven't totally lost their minds on me yet. So, let's have a look here. Do you want to go with fewer trucks but possibly more stuff? Okay. Let's go, let's do that. Let's make this... I'm going to make this 6. All right. Now, we don't even have a line for this yet, dudes. You're just rushing this all over the place today. Yeah, well, I've actually been quite ill. So I do realize that, by the time this comes out, obviously, I'm feeling a little better. Still not 100%, though. I was having some headache issues. Turns out my blood pressure had taken a scoring rocket and, doing some crazy stuff, right? We'll go orange. And so it was kind of crazy. B-U-C-H. This is going to be fuel. Yep, fuel, TU. All right, there we go. Okay, so there is the line for them trucks. And so anyway, nevertheless, I am doing a little better now. I'm not going to push myself too hard until I get know what's going on, right? Did that work? Did that not work? It didn't work? Why is it not working? Did I not set up the line right? Oh, well, yeah, you're a goof. How about you do this? Okay, and how about that? Okay, cool. Trucks are coming out now, aren't they? You betcha. All right, so the trucks are going to come out. Don't know why they went that way. I'm slightly curious, but we're going to let them drive around. And sure, I mean, I guess they're just testing the road. They should do that. They should test the road. Meanwhile, hopefully this will allow us to get out enough oil to fill up these ships. Because as soon as it recognizes it might need a little more oil, I'm hoping these guys are going to be like, yeah, we got to get a little more oil out there. And I'm like, yeah, you really do. We're going to put that port over there and just kind of keep an eye on that number, see if it gets close to 100 again. Because if not, I think we're in trouble. So it is giving a little bit of fuel out here. I'm okay with that temporarily. Because, of course, it is going to start taking away. Yes, this is what I want to see, people. This is what I want to see. Yes, do it. Do it. Oh, yeah. And then take some of that stored and do something with it. Now, this was my big problem. Way too much oil stored here, right? And what we needed was, we were getting to the point where if they weren't starting to take this oil soon, this was going to go downhill, and that's not good. And I need this oil to get to 100 each time. So I need this here to get like lower, and I need this to get higher. Yeah, that's it. Do things, people. Do things. I need you to start shipping that stuff up here even faster now. Okay, I guess what we'll do is we'll come back to see if we ever actually do get. I'm sure these are going to be pumping out a little more. They've got to now. These are running transport 100%, and this is now climbing. So let's hope that gets to 100% somewhere. Okay. What else do you want to do with this? Well, you're kind of playing with food here, right? So you got a farm there. You got a farm there. Why don't you do something with it? Well, yeah, I guess I could. You could actually buy them a factory. Wouldn't that be nice? All right, we can do that. You can buy them a factory, dude. I can buy them a factory. It turns out, I can do stuff like that, like buy factories and stuff. That's pretty crazy. You want to hook that factory into here? Sure, he says. We'll hook that into here. Okay. Do that. Do this. Do this. Okay. That wasn't what you wanted. My bad. Yep. Get that out. Wrong factory. Do this. Okay, here we go. And we're going to put this in. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we got to put in. Now we got to put in 2 stations to make this work. All right. Platform left, platform right, 130. Sure. Where are you putting this? Well, we're going to put it out here. No. Yes, we can do that. And the other one has to be far enough away from that guy, but not too close to that guy. And we probably should put him on this side of the road. At a great cost, I want to say. But anyway, whatever. Okay, and now you need one for this guy up here. Yeah, just kind of, we're doing it light, people. We're doing it light because, I need it to be a little light because of the severe headaches and stuff that I got going on here at the moment. Okay, let's set up a line for this. Hey, this city is about to get both of its needs met. That's a pretty good. That's a pretty sweet deal, I think. I'm just having a look here to make sure what else I got going on. Oh, we will have a look at something else here in a second. Okay, so we're going to go new line, go yellow. All right, so 1. You know what you haven't done yet? Yeah. I'll get to it in a second. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And we don't have a drop-off point for this. Okay. Where can we drop stuff off? They want it all in this part of town. All right, then. That part of town it is. Can you do it up to here and then come down this way? Sure. We can probably make that work. Do this, do that, do this. So they come into town and go that way, and then they come out of town this way. Really? You're going to remove 3 buildings because it's such a rinky-dink crappy street? Really? I am not happy about that. Gee whiz. Well, you know they're going to take this route, so fine, we'll get it done. I'm not happy about losing 3 buildings like that. That just borks me. Borks me so much. Okay, that's fine though. It's fine. Okay, how about dropping off this bread? Okay, is that going to work for you now? I mean, yeah, it pretty much does. So let's finish that line up, and we'll add a station and put it there. 5. I guess I never thought of that. Of course he wants to go the other way because he's going back to 1. You silly goose. Okay. And yeah, you didn't have to do anything with that road. Well, why don't you change that road back so his drivers can use it, and at the same time, are you gonna try and keep it as bus lanes? No, we'll just switch this back to this. Okay, now we're gonna go back to this bus lane. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Right there is what we want. Let's have a look at that line now. That's exactly what we want. Oh, darn it. Of course you want to take the shortcut way in. Let's see if we can't force them to do this for us. We'll take this waypoint, stick it there, and then we're going to come back here. We'll do that, add station, add waypoint. Yeah, so that's what we wanted to do because, really? Why would Orange go that way? Why is Orange going that way? Why would you do that, Orange? Why would you not take this road out? Let me have a look here. Yeah, like you're dropping stuff off here. Why would you not turn right here and use this bus lane to get out as fast access instead of... Oh, gee whiz, game. You do some really weird things. Look, it's not that hard, right? Let's get this bus... let's get this line up. Manage the line. Add a station. Go here. Are you serious? What are you talking about? And why are you on the wrong side of the street? Why are you on that side of the street? Okay. Well, we know what the problem is. This has to go. And yeah, we're going to put it right back in. I must have put it on that side of the street from the start. So there, we can fix that. Yeah, so now we can get them on the right side of the street. Right, guys? Everybody going to pretend to be on the right side of the street now? There we go. That's what we want. Holy smokes. That was pretty torturous. How many trucks do you think this is going to take, Max? Let's say 25. These are modern trucks, though. Yeah, they are. Yeah, 25. I would have said 35 if these weren't modern trucks, but you know what? Let's go 23 and see what happens. Sure. You haven't even made a line. What line is this? It's line 1 because you haven't named it yet. and they're not happy. All right. Well, first things first. Let's fix the line name from line 1 to be BUCH. Am I using bread truck? I have to look at my wording. Yeah, bread. All right, so that's the first thing. Cool. Second, are you putting them on that? There we go. All right. What's the problem? Oh, passenger stop. I used the wrong thing. My bad. My bad. Really? I used a passenger stop for that? Okay. We'll try again. That is a truck unload stop. Okay. Are we all happy now? Where did I mess that up? Oh, gee whiz. Really? Yes. All right. Fine. 130 meters. We don't want it there, though, because I can't have that other farm in range, right? Okay, that's fine. And let me guess. You're the other culprit. Okay, and then we'll switch that back to 0. Flip you over here. Okay. Okay, all the alerts are done now. Can we make this work? Holy smokes. Let's hope so, because I got 23 trucks I got to pay for here. Okay, so while those are bedding in, let's go stare at our boat line for a minute. Is it picking back up? Hey, 1.5 million. Do. I like that, people. I like it when things go up. I like up. Up is good. Let's see if it's doing 100 oil now. It is doing 77, 69. Nice. Still not getting out 100, but that's because I think this guy over here just had so much in reserve that he's literally he can just pump oil out all day. He will get down, though. He is now getting down into the 570s before getting topped back up. So I do think these guys will pump out more once this guy loses his extra oil, right? And of course, as soon as he loses the extra oil, we're going to get the bonus out of that. What's going on here? Why is that? We're not doing anything with Mill Road. Like, why are you trying to make 2 stops? Okay, wait a second. Well, there's Mill Road. And really? Sure. Because I have nothing else better to do than to give you what you want. Sure. Really? We're not going near that stop. Do not accept oil at this stop. How about that? No, I can't even do that. Because it's not on the route list, dude. How are you even getting this route? Route. I don't know. Whatever you'd like to pronounce it as. Okay, so... Oh, no. He's only got 7. What's going on here? There shouldn't be... This is a bread route, dude. 2 and 4. No oil here. None. 0 oil. No loading or unloading. No loading of fuel. Darn it. And so number 4 is the same deal. Yeah, we don't want any oil here. Like go away with that stuff. All right. Yeah. Why would you do that, game? Why would you do that to me? You're just randomly throwing oil in here like it's nothing. Why are you dropping bread off here? Game, what are you doing? Okay, we'll go back to line. Oh no, you're not dropping off bread. You're gonna pick up bread here. Okay, that's the bakery doing that. Okay, we'll let that go for a minute. Holy smokes. The hassle. The hassle. Is he in range of that? I was afraid of that. Okay, just a second. Get rid of this. Yeah, sorry. My bad. This will not have him in... Yeah, see, I gotta move this down far enough that they are not in range of that. Okay, everybody pretend where you're gonna go again, would you? Thanks. Just pretend that oil never happened, all right? And things are gonna be hunky-dory from here on out. Right, you get your 2, and you get your bread. Everybody gets breads. And these guys are bringing down already like a bunch of wheat, and then these guys are picking up more wheat to bring back here. All right, and more bread. All right, so that's what's going on there. It should be fine. All right, let's have a look at the lines here, people. I'm liking that 1.5 million. I can live with that. If it's a steady 1.5, 1.3, 1.5, I will take it. These 2 lines, of course, are now just bedding in. This guy, of course, is trying to take a little fuel at a time from this option. And really, you're trying to use this as a bread drop, are ya? Yeah, no loading or unloading of bread. Okay, just please stop doing that. I guess that bread will sit there for the rest of its days, and it's lost bread forever. What's going on here? What's with all the traffic here? We should have a look at road control. How about that? What do we got? I don't see any lights here. That looks okay, I guess. I'm sure the town is a nightmare. It is. it is a nightmare. That's fine. We can get rid of the nightmare that it is. There and there. All the way up to here. And then there's no lights in here I got to worry about. Okay, so that should be okay. Now, I'm assuming, like I said, this poor bread is going to get jammed in here forever, right? Yeah, like he's going to hang out there forever because this one bread guy decided he was going to be a smart aleck. Holy smokes. Always a funny person. Always a funny person going on. Birch Bread Truck is losing a fair amount of money. I think that's because we just got too much lined up. I think it's too many trucks. All right, well, we can get rid of that. Yeah, like it's just too many trucks. Has anybody got 3, 2, 9? Well, we're not going to get rid of that guy. 10. Ooh, definitely not getting rid of that guy. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll get rid of this guy. Who's the 9? He's the 10. He's a 3. He's a 9. And he's a 3. Well, we'll get rid of this 3 here. Okay, and that guy's got bread to go back to town with, so we're going to leave him alone. Yeah, we actually have too many trucks on this line. They're actually being very efficient. Super efficient. So, now I say that, but I got to remember I have 2 sets of truck lines on here, so I may have just shortchanged myself on the bread line. But it doesn't appear to be. It appears to be like there's always seems to be 1 or 2 trucks just kind of kicking around for this. So we will hope that somebody's getting this right. Right, guys? We're going to hope that you guys get that right and see what happens with this number. So what I'm going to do is I'll bring you back. This is still holding at 1.5 million steady. I mean, okay, well, I'm not happy about that 1 million, but 1.3, I'll take 1.3 anytime. And hey, look at that. It's finally starting to make money up here. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas, isn't it? Okay, I'll bring you back here in a minute, and we'll have a look at this. To wrap this one up a little quickly, as I kind of try to get back into the groove after my crazy headache, migraine, and high blood pressure scare of the day. So I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, people, you know I love money, and that's the way it is. That's right. Hey, look at that. The fuel line, it's running okay. It's doing what I need it to do, is to draw extra fuel up. So as the ships are continuously making over $1 million, now I'll be floating between, again, like I said, $1.3 million and $1.5 million. That's exactly what we want. No more of this borderline stuff. It's drawing just that a little extra amount of fuel to kind of, hey, and we make more money in the end. The bread line really has picked up. Sure enough, we're now running, between 450 and 500,000 on that. You bet. How is the bottom line looking? Anyway, 18, I guess. Well, we can let this run here for a bit while we put up the border of the day. What? You're not playing for like 3 hours on this video? I know, right? Oof. That's pretty tough. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Transport Fever 2, and of course, big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen as we're looking to see how it ends up here at the end of the year. I would think that it's going to be somewhat, between 14 and 18, right? Come on now, guys. We're already at the 10.5 mark. I want numbers. I want big numbers. That's right. Show me monies. I like money. All right, so, hey, we have over 600 million of them monies in the banks for my play purposes. What are you going to do on the next one, Max? Well, I am working on a couple of projects. Yes, I have not forgotten about the Italy project. In fact, I was going to try to do it today, but I thought I would just let my head rest a little bit, not push it too much. It is quite late at night here, and I don't want my head to be exploding in the morning, right? Because that's just bad. That's right. Show me monies. Show me more monies. Do all the monies. Wow. Railroad. Even lots of monies. I like monies. That's right. Give me the 18 million before you do the count over. There it is. So it's 18, just 18 million and change. All right, so let's have a look now. What do we got planned up? So again, we do have the Italian connection ready to go. I have been working on another one though. So you'll notice I've put some key markers out here, stations that I'd like to use here fairly soon. Lots of lumber and wood involved. So we've got a bunch of stations over here. We had a couple new stations up here, and this is only part of what's probably going to be like a 2 to 3 episode project, and that is for bread and gears. All right, so it turns out Paris, Frankfurt, Berlin, and I think it's Budapest, all want gears, and I'm going to try and hook that all up. But not this episode, people. I'm tired, gonna go get some rest, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take care.